by
do we
me.
have watch together at all?
He's already
I've
posted it.
put it up, haven't I?
Is it?
Hmm?
All right. Yes, it is.
Yeah, I'll start by repeating the question I had at the start. I've got 2 sessions in mind right now. One is a bit more group friendly and we'll kind of get the party together sooner rather than later. The other will deal with all these outstanding a couple of outstanding bits. So I've got a scene for Edge, I've got a scene for Vayrith, I've got a scene for Kaiser, as she's going to get a dream, and I've got an idea for Styx as well. I'm not sure if he'll do it tonight though. And
no, we're all good.
Is it murder?
it's not a bad thing, Nick.
Murder?
And
I think Well, I kind of like the individual ones. We're all here now. It'd be good to get some more personal development. What do you guys think?
I'm up for anything. I don't mind.
Yeah, because I know. Well, I've had players before just get frustrated when I'm just like going from player to player rather than kind of getting the group together, and I just want to kind of get the okay before I do that. Because if you want me to kind of like skip that, get the group together as a party, flash forward to the morning, and move forward, we can do that. If you want to get these character beats done, so one, Edge has a bit more context to what the fuck is going on.
Appreciate it.
Vayrith deals with some of the fallout and a bit of a debrief with his patron. And yeah, Kaiser gets a visitor in her dreams. Okay.
What's Javi doing then?
I think Javi probably is going to head back to Io and sleep it off there. And then I think we'll get Prolix in the morning and then kind of take the scene from there. But yes. So yes, do I have an okay for this, or would you rather me actually kind of just get the group together and do a bit of a flash forward? And we can always do a flashback later.
I'm cool with it.
I'm good for this.
Yeah.
Okay. Do I want this one? Let's try a different one. Let's try a bit deeper. Okay. So, who do we go for first? We could have, I suppose, yeah. Vayrith, please roll me a d20. Actually, we could use the rolls that we've already kind of got on the screen. Also, speaking of that, with that natural 20 and the recap, Danny, please add an Electrum piece to Edge. As if you do the recap, you get an Electrum.
Oh, cool.
Okay. Okay, so we can either do reverse order and go Vayrith, Kaiser, Edge, or top to bottom, Edge, Kaiser, Vayrith. With a natural 20, Danny, I will let you choose.
Why
Do you
not
want to
do
go
it
first or last?
chronologically?
Sorry, what
Because this is all happening roughly around the same time.
Oh, okay.
Would you like to go first or last for your individual story?
Last, please.
Okay.
Coward.
That's rich coming from you, Goblin Boy.
Okay.
I was just trying to find where the Electrum pieces are on the plate of characters.
Yeah, okay, so
In the
to help you out.
inventory.
Yes, in the inventory, you'll. I think I added it to you before. So once you're in the inventory tab, just below it, you'll see your gold total, etc. There's a little drop down, the 2 arrows pointing down.
Yep.
Hit that. It'll allow you to edit the amount of
There we
money
go,
you have.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay. All right. I still haven't got a good theme for the Lady of Thorns. I wonder if I've got one somewhere. That's too horror. Let's try this one actually. Let's do some good old cello. Yes. Until I find a better one, we'll use this one for the Lady of Thorns. So, you have survived the Black Temple. You have arrived in Ankarel. The party kind of like... Some split off, so the swordfish mostly go to find an inn to pass out because they have been literally fighting for well over 24 hours. And they go and pass out with the exception of Irvin, who has the I didn't hear no bell ability on his sheet and can kind of just keep on going. And Io kind of splits off, wanting a moment to herself and also with Javi, wanting a safe space in that moment. Meanwhile, the party goes for drinks. Kaisa gets pretty drunk. I think Styx gets some in as well. Eliani doesn't drink, and then eventually leaves. Just to ask you, Vayrith, before we go onto the scene, what is Vayrith's state of mind currently? Would he be like partaking in the consumption of alcohol and just trying to drink to forget, or is that not Vayrith's style? What is Vayrith's?
I think after the mission failure in the Black Temple and getting into a very sunny place which he is not used to at all, he probably just went into the tavern with the rest of them and just got absolutely trashed.
Okay.
Yeah, he doesn't do it often, and so it took a couple and he was gone.
Drunk friendo.
Yeah.
Literally just like one or two and he's...
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think anyone's really watched Space, and I use a lot of Space references, but yes. Daisy leaving the apartment full of the stoners. Bye. As everyone is like passed out in this bar, as Elianya leaves everyone behind, slipping notes to...
I thought it would be best to be drunk after that, or before that, because otherwise I'm pretty sure he would have woken up for that moment. So
yeah.
I thought he'd be just better be like not even there, conscious.
Just catatonic, yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think probably at closing time, who dropped the 50 gold down? It was
Eliana.
It was Elianya, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, she rented out the private room.
Yeah. You kind of like get woken up, and the kind of barkeep says, 50 gold gets you a good time, but it does not get you bedtime. Please leave.
Am I by myself?
And you're kind of you all kind of like shuffled out drunk into the streets.
Kaisa's there.
Thankfully, Kaisa's there. Does Styx go back and like lead them to an inn, or does Styx just no?
No, I don't think he would have.
So yeah, we have a moment of the lizard and the tiefling kind of like wandering drunk through the bazaar at night. All sorts of terrible and comical things could happen, but we will kind of like glaze past that and say that you're able to like find directions to an inn, get some beds, and pass out for like probably like a gold piece each.
Yeah. Right.
And yeah, Verith has Marquesian written on his. Remind me what it said again.
Javi was here.
Javi was here. This is very pointy.
I still haven't seen this because I haven't seen a mirror yet.
Yeah.
I've seen this.
Could
On
you
the
then
arm.
read it?
Okay. Yeah. Maybe there's a moment of like, okay, this one's already been marked. Let's leave them alone. From any urchins going by.
Come on. Oh my God.
And yes. There are 3 dream visits through the night. The first is going to be Verith. I believe the Lady of Thorns would be able to do this as well. It is a relatively high level spell, but it is nonetheless one that I imagine a lot of casters that like to be in a lot of different people's pockets and around the world would know, which is Dream. So, Verith, you are the target of a dream spell. I would ask, what is Verith dreaming about when his mind is entered? Or is he just complete blackout dead?
I mean, I don't think he'd have anything particularly on his mind at that moment, other than just blank.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it kind of suits, actually, the Lady of Thorns, the Black Void.
What are you doing?
And Verith, you have the sensation of both coming to consciousness, but also not waking up. It's odd. But I imagine the Lady of Thorns has contacted you in this way before, on the odd occasion. Usually it's through the blade, but in this case, it is a kind of like semi-familiar awakening, as she maintains the darkness, and there is just the scantest amount of light illuminating her silhouette. Quite the predicament.
Good. You want to get down again?
Yes, I know that the temple was a failure, but I got out alive like you asked, and
What didn't you go outside?
I am waiting for new orders on where to go from here.
Still loyal after I send you to almost certain death. Not intentionally, but loyalty. Can't put a price on it, can you?
Barrett is sort of just like in the dream state, sort of just like kneeling down and sort of just nodding. Like he's very much like loyal to her, so he's just listening.
So, here's where we stand. There is no
Shh. No.
punishment or admonition for failure. It was out of your hands. The circumstances changed unbeknownst to either of us. However, now you find yourself branded by a devil in a contract.
I saw no other way of getting out of there. We were very much outmanned, so to say.
Indeed, which makes giving orders to you now difficult because you have a commitment. The Fae doesn't like to deal with the Hells very much, for obvious reasons. And I would rather keep it that way. However, I am invested in your fate, Varith. So my question becomes now, what do we do with you? And it is more complicated than you might realize as well.
I am here to serve, as I always have been. Is there anything particular that you would need before I inevitably have to face this challenge that has come to be?
Come on, Michael.
Well,
Let's go. Come on. Inside. Come.
let me
Faster.
state out the complication first, and then we shall take it from there, because you have a decision to make. You, Varith, are a child of multiple worlds. Of the material plane, born there, raised there. Of the Fae, through your elven ancestry, and your pact with me. And also with the infernal, through your blood, and through the magics I provide. With this contract, you're going to need to get stronger to survive it. And I see one of two ways, but will present you with a third option as well. The two options as I see it to gain more strength is to either embrace more fully your Fae side, or embrace more fully your infernal side. You could choose not to do either of these things, which will grant you more freedom, but less power. You already serve me, but I could push you in one of two directions. For the Fae, I could bind you to me fully. You would become a member of my court, and ultimately, you would become Fae. And the Feywild would be your home. It wouldn't deny you from being in the material plane, but the material plane would no longer be where you are from. The other option is to turbocharge, let's say, your infernal heritage. Grant you more fiendish powers. Fight fire with fire. Of course, you'll become less human doing that also. I'm not expecting a decision right away, but soon.
Thank you for this great honor.
It's no honor. This is me trying to save your life.
Even so, I will think hard on this decision and provide you an answer as soon as possible.
In the meantime, you've moved far from your home, from Jorhas. What do you intend to do from here?
This is true. I am not used to the outside world of from Jorhas, but right now I am with this group that you suggested I join. I still don't know them too well, but I think I will remain with them for a time and see where that takes me.
It makes sense. 3 of them are in the contract with you. I'm not certain if strength in numbers applies here, when if you were to go off alone, you could potentially only have 1 to deal with. 1 devil. But to fight alone is to die alone.
Feel like we will need
If, of
more
course, you
allies.
die. Ah, but I was listening. The contract... Well... How was it? Through no word, act, or deed harm those in the contract. You would have to be clever.
Definitely need some time.
You would have to
work
be
on it.
clever.
But at least there are only 4 at the moment. It did not seem to take effect on Anya, so
No, the Raven Queen is particularly clingy to her flock.
it would seem.
But yes, mechanically, what this will mean, Trav, is I do so love the transformations from Grimhollow. So
Of course you do.
Poor little kobold.
and they've been updated for 2024 now as well. So you could be that you don't have to. It's like you've got the option not to.
Okay.
But if you want to kind of like get a Fey transformation or a fiendish transformation going on, that can be arranged for you.
Does
This
it
will
change,
grant
like,
you.
So is it just like purely power based, or does it like? I mean, you said you would not be so much human if you're infernal. Like, what is that?
Let
It comes-
us take a moment.
It
He
comes with
did this to me
effects.
last campaign.
And me. He did it to both of us, Nick.
Oh gosh. Like, it was sounding so good until you said that.
It changes your
It's
roleplay,
more
but
power.
get fun.
It's more power. It's more abilities. So yes, Fey or Fiend.
So metrosexual or goth.
So yes, what you actually become? You become Fey. With Fey 1, yeah, you actually become Fey. You gain a choice of different damage resistances, and probably you'd get you get a boon as well as you. Oh, that's a new floor. I won't. Yeah, what I'll do is I will just drag the link onto Discord so you can have a look yourself.
Okay, thank you.
It's a pretty big file, but let's drop that. So there's a whole load of stuff in here. You're looking for page 138, and then the Fiend is next after. And yes, for the Fiend, it would actually. Oh gosh, they've given you all this stuff. So yeah, first you become Fiend as well as humanoid. You gain advantage on deception checks, and you gain another damage resistance as well. But also, you start to be able to deal. You get the chance to start dealing with contracts yourself and binding other people to your will.
Oh gosh. Okay. Very interesting. I'll have to read up on all of them.
Or actually, no, that's not necessarily the case. You could you could be a contractor, or you could get a smite, an infernal smite, which is a bit less evil. It's just another way to do extra damage.
Final smite. That sounds so cool.
Yeah. Once on each of your turns, you can choose one creature you have just damaged with a weapon attack, an unarmed strike or cantrip. Deal extra d6 acid, cold, fire to that creature using the same damage type you choose for Fiendish Soul. You can add this damage a number of times equal to your proficiency bonus plus your transformation stage, but no more than once per damage roll. You gain all uses this ability when you finish a short or long rest. So it's an extra d6 damage, 3 times per short rest.
But then both of
As
these,
it stands.
both of
and-
these would like bind you like indefinitely to the patron, right?
So this is interesting. The Fey one, yes, would bind you indefinitely to the Lady of Thorns
Okay.
because you would be entering a court.
Yeah.
The Fiendish one will make you a lot more fiendish, but you will still have more freedom. But you'll also become, you'll become much more devil-like. And you also have disadvantage on death saving throws, as basically they will try to drag you to hell once you're in like a dying state.
Okay. Awesome. That's really fun.
So yeah, Fiend gives you more freedom, but has a scarier flaw. Whereas the Fiend flaw to start off with is your body and soul have been saturated with the magical energy of the realm of fairy. Rather than inuring you to the essence of magic, it has made you more susceptible. After finishing a short or long rest, you have disadvantage on the first saving throw you make against a spell originating from an enemy. So it makes you more susceptible to spells.
Okay. But does it have to change your role playing at all, or?
That is entirely up to you.
Okay, cool. That's what I wanted to know. Cool. I'll read up on it. Thank you.
But yes, and I'll say for the Fae stuff as well, because it's the Lady of Thorns, you'd be limited to either autumn or winter court.
Okay.
One of the unseelie courts rather than the seelie.
Okay.
What about hot tiefling summer, though?
Well, with the Fiend one, it can be even hotter.
I think he might want to get out of the kitchen there.
Oh, that's hilarious. Is that the Unseelie
What
court?
is it?
Or Seelie court, you said. Unseelie.
The unseelie. Oh,
The dark.
I'm
The darker
Yeah.
court.
well, yes, yeah, kind of. I've got my own opinions on the seelie and the unseelie. You could say like the seelie are kind of the good ones, but also they're like the drugged up hippies as well. The peace, whatever, man. Whereas the unseelie are the kind of like plotting, the kind of like dark hunt.
The tricksy ones.
Well, the seelie are just as tricksy.
These
The
ones are
unseelie are
malicious,
more
tricksy.
honest. Yeah. The unseelie are a bit more honest in my opinion, but that is just my opinion, flavouring things.
That's what they want you to think.
That's what they want you to think. Okay. But yes, we'll move on from there. giving you that choice. Alright, where is the Luxon for this? There it is. Kaiser.
Yes.
What are you dreaming about? That didn't mean to, that face there. That wasn't meant to be a dirty question, Kaiser.
I was like going, oh, what would Kaiser be dreaming of? Where'd you get dirty? I was like,
yes.
I don't know, she's got 1400 years of memories.
Would, after the Betrayer's rise, Kaiser's memories go to like a darker place?
Probably, yes.
I did have an idea myself, but I want to pass the ball to you first to see if you want to bounce it.
Mm-hmm.
So, do you want to take it from me?
Considering the way she died in the Inquisitor's life, hilariously enough, from a cult of Bane, yeah, go darker. Izilzi based horrors, whatever. I don't mind.
Yeah, I think then Kaiser and her previous lives. I can't remember off the top of my head how many times Kaiser's died to violence, but it's been more than once, at least, I believe.
Twice.
Mm.
First life peaceful, second life very violently. Third one I didn't really flesh out, but I would assume somewhat.
Mm. And yeah, I imagine this is somewhere like you're back on the barbed fields with dead Aurora Watch surrounding you, maybe a few still standing, barely kind of clinging to life as you fight. Looking at your own arms, you're both Kaiser and previous lives as well. Drow was...
Kefik.
Yeah. And you are all of these things at once, fighting against an onslaught of demons that care not for pleas of mercy, care not for surrender. They only seek to rend and tear and cause as much suffering to their victims as possible. And Kaiser is fighting once more against this never-ending battle that the dynasty has been in, and that Kaiser and her former lives have been embroiled in ever since rejecting Lolth and trying to make something better for yourselves and being hunted for it. You fight, you die, you fight again. It never ends. And Kaiser just, I believe, just begins to feel more and more lethargic, calling out to their allies, only to watch them cut down. Fighting back, only to have her limbs feel more and more leaden. before it just fades into a red mist of bloodlust and death, both of yourself and the enemy. Then a voice.
Why do I find out from a fucking goblin about what happened in the Black Temple?
The battlefield vanishes and is replaced by the expansive night gardens surrounding the Lucid Bastion. Home.
Kaisa's just going to kind of let out a bit of a sigh of relief that she's no longer on the barbed fields, but also just kind of checking, looking at her arms to see what how they appear at the moment, whether they're lizard scales or drow skin.
When you look, you find that you can choose. You're given your freedom and control back.
She's most likely going to appear as the drow. She spent a lot longer as a drow than she has as a lizard folk.
What was your first name again?
Which one? First character, second character?
First.
First character. Wasn't the Inquisitor? Would be she'd appear as in the form of Kythic, so the Drow Inquisitor.
Okay.
For context.
Oh, very nice. And also for context. This is... Okay, so we have the Drow Inquisitor Kythic.
Kythic Marim.
And the Goblin Sky Sibyl, the kind of one of the spiritual leaders of the dynasty.
Brianna.
She twists the dream and kind of like stands to look up at you.
Please explain exactly what is going on. And do you prefer in this moment Kythic or your new name, Kaisa?
Does it matter?
Don't me.
No one else is going to you. Layla certainly will.
I know, and they shouldn't.
How long have we known each other?
Getting on to millennia at this point, through our different lives.
You were there in the first one.
Occasionally, yes. Please tell me what happened.
First of all, how do you know what happened?
Well,
We only just left the temple, not 4 or 5 hours ago? I'm sure word from Bazasan wouldn't have gotten to Rosanna that quickly. So please, how did you find out?
magic.
Right. Magic.
Sendings have been going out all over the dynasty for the last few hours about what has happened. I am currently in Bazazan. And about an hour ago, I was looking at a half crumpled temple. It's collapsed in on itself, and the rift is apparently gone.
A rift.
And I hear from a goblin calling themselves Styx that you released
One.
several devils and demons.
Oh. Styx did he? Did he not tell you he was there? And he was part of releasing those devils and demons?
One would assume, but I'm not here talking to him, I'm talking to you. I can visit his dreams another time.
Oh good, please wring his throat.
I might yet. Right now, I want answers from you.
We came to Bazazan. There was a somewhat... What's the word? There was an item we found in Jigao that led to visions of a particular warrior. We had kind of been asked to head to the Black Temple on their behalf to save them from some great punishment? I'm not 100% sure. I didn't get all the answers. However, when we got there, there was an incident that happened with the temple before we'd even gotten in there. The rift had become more active. It had locked half of Bazazan's forces in it. More than half. And we were sent in to help. What we didn't know... Well, I was aware of one betrayer weapon, as you well know. Only the one. It turns out there were 4. And they had found people in the temple.
See, it is well understood that likely there were multiple betrayer weapons in the temple. And of course, you had one.
See, once I had realized there were 3 other unaccounted for weapons, I had intended to remove them from the temple and bring them to Rosanna, to the forge. However, that didn't go to plan.
A lot of things don't seem to be now, do they?
No, they don't. However, there's one thing. There's a little bit of a time limit on those devils. Well, 4 of them being out. There was more devils in the temple. You should ask Styx about Madralas when you see him next. After all,
Name rings a bell.
After all, he said that one before we'd even gotten to the devils. Oh.
I don't care about finger pointing.
Oh, you came in guns blazing, finger pointing. Did you not?
That's not the important thing right now. The
No.
important thing is working out what to do next, what this means for the dynasty, and what to do with you.
Well, I'm on a time limit. There was an agreement made between 3 others that I'm traveling with them myself. A fight to the death with said devils.
So, come back to the dynasty. Come back to the bastion. I'd like to see a devil, no matter how powerful it is, come at the heart of the dynasty.
Keep in mind that any help we get, they bring more devils, more demons with them, to even the odds, so to speak. Are you prepared for that?
Then what?
It's currently a 4 versus 4 fight. Do we add more people to the equation? Or do we keep it as is?
He looks away for a moment.
Oh, side note. Would those
yeah.
brains actually show up on us in a dream as well?
Yes.
Oh, goody. She's going to show it. Each one of us is marked with
I
one of
believe I've
these.
still got enough spark page.
You do.
Yeah. Let's get you on at least the Ankara map.
For the record, I advised against you being allowed a betrayer weapon. No good could come of it. Now the Black Temple is destroyed.
Is that not also a good thing?
Not if it was through the designs of a devil.
I suppose that just means we need to kill or send the devils back. This was probably in the making for a long, long time. It's just inconvenient.
Inconvenient.
Was it ever going to be convenient?
There are many among the Bastion calling for you to be returned immediately to the capital and to be treated as little more than a prisoner. The fact that all this happened without an official debate, without it being passed through the Bastion first, has ruffled a great many feathers, as you might have. Inquisitor or not, you still answer to the Bright Queen. You still answer to me. And to the dynasty.
Let's be honest. Who's going to fight? Will be at the head of the charge, if not me.
I can think of a great many who would wish that opportunity.
How many of them have been tried and tested and proven?
You would be surprised. Many great warriors have been forged, you among the greatest. I'm not dismissing your achievements, I'm just saying you're not alone. And you're weaker than you once were, by a large margin.
For now.
How strong can you get in 40 days?
We'll have to find out. I've had... There's a thought that's been rattling around my head ever since I learnt of this trapped warrior. If we release him and help him, would he help us? He's no friend to devils and demons. He's technically, I believe, a champion of 3 gods.
The Lucid Bastion would be loath to accept the help of the Prime Deities. But more information should be gathered.
Well, there's always the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Kaisu, did you say where you were?
No.
Then that's the next thing Brianni asked then.
Where are you?
I believe we're in Ankarel.
What?
We're not even in
They
the
won't be
dynasty.
happy, but I will... They won't be happy, but I'll tell the Bastion to allow you more time to prepare and to discover more about this figure that might help you. I can't guarantee that my voice will be enough.
Well, could always ask the Bastion to put their money where their mouths are.
I suggested that. You suggested that would be a terrible idea.
Oh, I never said it would be a terrible idea. I just said that there'd be more devils to go around. Let them test
An
themselves.
army of them versus us. I would rather not see Rosanna laid to waste over this.
No one said it had to be in Rosanna. There are fields upon fields that are barren. Surely we could organize it to be fought there. Somewhat of a neutral ground. That was another part of the bargain. They can't have us fight in somewhere like the temple, where they have the advantage.
It's which temple it is. Very
No.
well. I shall try to maintain your freedom for as long as possible. But if I am unsuccessful, you will be called to return and to answer to the Bastion.
And here I thought we only answered to the Bride Queen.
Laelas has enough trouble dealing with all the infighting as it is, without adding this to it. She would expect you to stand before the Bastion too.
Very well. I will do what I can, if you can hold them off for as long as possible. Just know that this was most likely going to happen no matter what. After all, I didn't see it coming. Neither did you. or the dynasty, nor the bastion.
No, I did see it coming. I said it was a terrible fucking idea to have. But what's done is done. Now the Black Temple has imploded. Apparently there's a big old light show as well.
Well, it just all.
We need to find out what happens next. A devil does not make just one plan.
But the devil certainly has an ego. After all, we managed to goad him into letting us go.
Just make sure yours doesn't get you killed.
Well, if it does, it falls on me. Doesn't it?
Considering the stakes, it falls on all of the dynasty.
Well, not that this hasn't been eye-opening. You have my thanks, by the way, for interrupting those memories and nightmares.
We all share them.
Well, you're a far friendlier face than countless enemies.
Good luck, old friend. And don't fuck this up.
You as well. Try not to strangle the honored members of the Bastion. Even though they deserve it.
You'd have to fetch me a step ladder first.
I wasn't going to say anything.
Most of the Bastion does. Sweeter dreams.
Good luck.
When next I call, I want more answers.
Here's hoping I have some.
Good night.
Good night.
And Abriana leaves your dream, and you are able to sink into a more peaceful slumber also. Okay. Do you want to use this one or a different one?
This one.
Yeah, let's use this one. Edge. So after reporting to, I believe it's Iwo, isn't it? Calling one of the NPCs Iwo when you IO is frustrating always, but it is it is in the book.
We can go on a last name basis.
Yeah, Iwo. Yeah, there she is. Iwo. Called badass orc. Iwo. Zalar. Actually, is she in the pronunciation guide?
Put her name into chat.
Well, no, I've got the pronunciation guide in the player resources. Is Iwo in there though? No, she's not. She didn't make the cut. Okay, just Iwo. Edge, you are probably head back to your quarters within the what's it called again? I need to remember all these names again. Yes, within the Temple of the Mentor. Temple of the Mentor, within the Guided District. There's the headquarters of the Cobalt Soul in Anchorel. I believe it is... I've added all these little annotations. D3 is the Temple of the Mentor. In fact, yeah, let's see if I can't add a bit more flavor to where you are.
This is massive.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Yeah.
Big city.
It is, yeah, 300,000 strong here. Okay, Guided District, Temple of the Mentor. Yeah. So, just to get a brief description of it. So, the Temple of the Mentor is also a temple to Ayun, the kind of god of knowledge, and a ceramic mosaic of 3 open eyes framed in cobalt blue crowns the entrance to the Temple of the Mentor. Dedicated to Ayun, the temple is more a library than a worship, and it doubles as the base operations for the Marquesian branch of the Library of the Cobalt Soul. Shelves line the walls of the temple sanctuary, filled to capacity with meticulously catalogued tomes, scrolls, periodicals that are available for public inspection. But staircases lead up from the sanctuary to the residents' apartments and the scriptorium, and farther up to the quarters of the Cobalt Soul's higher ranking. I don't think Edge is that high up, but she would
like
have
a
an
volunteer
apartment.
still.
Yeah, I think she'd be offered an apartment.
Yeah.
Within the library. And this is where we find Edge. For a little bit of world building, what kind of room would Edge have, do you think?
Go forward.
I'm thinking for what they gave her would have been super simple and basic, so it's just it might have just a simple cot in the corner to sleep on, maybe a hand basin in the other corner. She didn't come with a lot of personal effects. She travels pretty light, but there would be in one corner near the window, she's just got a potted vine that started to grow up and that she's sort of getting around the window as it's slowly going around. That's about it.
Okay, so not much in the way of personal effects. Okay.
Oh, there'd be a journal. She keeps notes.
Journal. But yes, Edge, after being on portal stake out for probably a few weeks, suddenly has a bite. And whilst I believe you believe that these people are not agents of the consortium, they are very suspicious at the very least, and I want you to keep an eye on them and furthermore potentially bring them in as well for questioning.
I've just been like counting on my fingers how many of them were. It's like, how would I even bring them?
Yes, Edge stands, hands on hips. You're all under arrest.
Yeah.
But I'll leave that how and if even you want to like achieve that objective, it's entirely up to yourself. But we move to Edge. And I think whilst Edge is not the recipient of a dream spell, they are still contacted.
As she's fallen asleep with a book as well. She's just kind of plonked her face and fallen asleep while reading.
Yeah. Right. I think, Edge, you awake with a start to a pretty nightmarish scene of your room being consumed and cocooned by red, semi-crystalline, semi-organic tendrils that move around almost like a vine up around the room until it is entirely encased. You take a moment to try to get your bearings. It is your room recognizable, but you also realize you are still asleep.
Like sleep
But-
paralysis.
Yeah, kind of like sleep paralysis in this kind of state as you are, basically kind of like entombed within your room by these kind of red tendrils, which pulse almost as if a heart is kind of like pumping blood through them. They kind of pulse with kind of red light slowly. And you feel a presence as well. You don't see anyone. There's no face to talk to, but you feel as if you are being watched. And after a moment, if you do not speak, actually, does Edge say anything, or does Edge just wait?
Edge is trying to reach for a weapon. If I can
Okay,
move, I can
yeah.
try and move him.
You find yourself frozen. You just kind of stress for it, like you can imagine, like the kind of like the sweat starting to your face
Yeah.
as you try to kind of concentrate, focus on simply moving to kind of reach for a weapon, but it's just not happening. You feel a strain in your muscle; your limbs do not move. The voice eventually does speak. No. It's all right. I don't. I'm not here to hurt you. You're safe. The voice comes from nowhere, but it kind of like for a moment it kind of like comes from all around, but then with seeming effort it focuses down to like a single point. Even though there's still no face, the voice kind of like comes from a direction, and you can like move your head and kind of look over that way. There's no one there, but a voice. You're a dreamer. It's been so long since one of you have been in this part of the world, so close.
What's a dreamer?
I can't be mistaken. I can't be mistaken. No, you must be. I'm not wrong. I can't be wrong.
Who are
You are a dreamer. It's the only explanation. Sorry. My name is Alexian. They're here. The people who are coming to help me are here. In the city. You've seen them. I can feel it. One of them has an amulet, a jewel. a golden jewel that is spread open into several gems. Let's see if we can't actually create an image. To show you this. Let's see. Let's see. Oh dear, it's going to show me all three. Okay. I'm not going to snip it, I'm just going to do it. So the jewel he would show you would be the bottom right one.
Oh.
Look for that.
It's the exalted version, though, isn't it?
That's the exalted. You, Javi, have just the 3 blue gems.
I know.
The awakened.
I know.
But Alexian shows the exalted version, the one with the green as well, kind of opened up even further.
Do I recall seeing that today?
No. Javi would have had it under their robes.
Yeah.
And they kind of keep it hidden most of the time.
So I've never
They're here.
seen that. What are you doing to my room?
This... I'm able to do this because you are a dreamer. You have a connection to the unconscious that most don't. It is a gift from elsewhere in the world, but you are here now, and it must be for a reason. They're trying to help me. These people are trying to help me, and you must too. Please.
I mean, I suppose. Do you know who these people are? This is a big place.
You've seen them. I know it. A half-elf, I think, from this land. A lizard folk from where I am from, Jorhas. Also a goblin, also from Jorhas. There were others as well, but they have been lost to me. Those three.
Super still. I may have seen those of this description. They didn't have any jewel on them that I could see. What danger are you in?
I'm trapped. I'm a prisoner. What I've shown you here, these red tendrils, these crystals, they entrap me. But they're also part of me. It's hard to explain.
Are you in prison for a reason?
I'm certain it's not supposed to be this way. I just wanted to help people. I just wanted to save them. Save this city. But I failed. I was struck down. And when I awoke, I was trapped. And I was forgotten.
How long have you been in prison?
A long, long time. The battle I fought was when the gods walked Exandria, fought each other.
That's a long
And that would have been the calamity. Edge, you would know that is the last time the gods ever walked Exandria.
Yeah, that's a really long time. How does anyone help you?
They are on the right path. You're close. They're
The
close.
goblin? Really?
The goblin is lost, but in a great deal of pain.
Oh god, yes, I'm
Shut up,
pain.
you. Leave Sticks alone.
Fucking never.
Called the yes, I'm pain in chat.
Not pain in pain.
Pain in the neck.
Moose is crying because Rosie's out.
Oh,
Aww.
Cookie seem better.
it's just
That would
looking
require
at it.
Moose is a cat where she chooses when contact is made, and as being a cat owner, you have to kind of respect that. But yes, even the goblin. I don't want to lose any more.
Can the cobalt soul help? Should I bring them in?
I don't know. I don't trust these great organizations already. They're trying to carve at me, cut me, take from me. If you think this cobalt soul is benevolent and would not seek to exploit or hurt me, perhaps.
What would you do if you were free?
I've had such a long time to think about that, but an answer eludes me. I don't know. Live. I just want to live again.
I'll track down these three. But man, you are really old. I don't think I can insight check. I just want to live. Does live mean enslaving populations, or just doing your own thing?
Totally. Roll me an insight check.
Oh.
21 is good.
Nice.
With a 21. In fact, let's see. Do you have any bonuses? Okay, so 18 on the die with +3. Okay. With a 21, you're sensing a great deal of instability in this voice. A great deal of confusion as well. Does he want to be free? Does he want to live? Yes. Is he holding back words and feelings? Yes. Is he doing so intentionally? It's more difficult to tell. Is he trying to lie to you, or is he trying to lie to himself? Am I cutting out there as well? Okay, I'm going to disconnect and reconnect.
You're so dead, Nick. I'm gonna kill you.
How do I turn off advantage on the roll?
Up the top of your sheet, there's
I can click it to disadvantage, but how do I just turn it off?
Just as automatic.
automatic.
Yeah, automatic.
Thank you.
But either way, the first roll is the first roll. So 21 was the result. The roll on the left of the screen, on the result is the first result. Okay, let's turn off Affleck. What are we going to put on instead?
Robert Pattinson.
Freaking dreamer.
Robert Pattinson.
I was not
Okay.
expecting that. Sweaty hands.
Okay, there he is. Okay.
Yes, the other Batman.
You mean the other Batman?
I don't care anymore.
Other.
I really don't care. If I don't speak at some stage, Discord will log me out again.
Yeah. I should have got that. I'm a monster. Whilst he sparkles. That's a much better Robert Pattinson meme. So, Edge, you have a request from Iwo, and by extension, the Cobalt Soul. And now you have a request from this mysterious figure who has dream paralyzed you, called you a dreamer, and is also asking you to kind of find these people and help them as well. Do you have any further questions for Alexian right now?
Who imprisoned you? Did he answer that already? I forget it.
I'm not certain if it was intentional. Like I said, I was struck down. I woke up like this, trapped like this.
Who's carving bits out of you?
I don't know, but it hurts, and I want them to stop.
There. I have to seek out these people. Anyway, I will follow up with you, because that's not right.
Thank you.
As I'm paralyzed.
Yeah. That's all I can ask. I am not always this lucid. But if you call to me, I will try to answer.
Is that like a magic thing? I can't do magic things.
You are a dreamer.
Oh, okay. As you've said, don't know what that means. All right, I will find someone to punch for you. And okay. This gem. Will this help identify someone? What does it do?
That is what they're using to find me. There is one prayer left to go. It is a jewel of 3 prayers. They followed my steps over Jorhas and now have made it here, where I last prayed to the gods for aid.
Do I get a sense of which gods he prayed to?
Do you want to ask?
Yeah. Which gods were you praying to?
First, the Moonweaver, then the Changebringer, and finally the Archheart.
Not betraying. Oh,
I
you're
had a
hear
thing
me
with
whispering
Asmodeus
that
on
as
the
the
side.
cogs are slowly turning.
No, that's nuts. That's
Don't
not.
just say random
Anna,
shit like that.
Anna, it's now in the game.
To be fair, Elysium's very pretty.
I don't think I can see him. Isn't it just a voice?
Just a voice.
It's just a voice. He sounds pretty then. Maybe. Okay.
Calm down, Edge. Seriously.
All right, yeah. There you go.
Okay.
Bit of whoa.
Oh yeah. I like the use of a pole arm.
Yeah, spear and shield wielder.
And knives strapped onto clothes, apparently.
At least like.
Okay. I can seek them out, but I'm not making any promises.
No, of course. You must do what you feel is right. But I hope you are not the kind of person who sees someone in pain and looks the other way.
Damn it.
Yeah.
I'll do what I can.
That is all I can ask. And the voice trails off. The tendrils recede, and you wake up probably in a bit of a cold sweat, going from like one state of consciousness to a high actual consciousness. You're in your room, it's dark, it's still the middle of the night. No tendrils, just the sound of probably some people moving around at night in the
going
halls.
to take a couple of notes in my journal and then head to the gym.
Okay.
Boy, M crew.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Some big beats there. I'm going to. Do you want to call a break here and then like push forward as the group gets back together?
Yeah.
Sounds good.
And this will be basically Prolix returning with Javi. And also, Beck, did you want to do anything as well that night that's worth adding?
It depends on whether Prolix comes in the next morning or they get the message to him and he says, I'll come in the morning, and Javi goes home. So it depends on the order of business.
Yeah, okay. So the return sending would be from Prolix to the headmaster, would be currently detained by the Aurora Watch. I'll try to get out as soon as possible. I'm being questioned.
Javi would want to be like, give me the phone, let me talk to the task hand. It's not going to happen.
Yeah, you'd need the sending spell.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you don't. He never gave you a sending stone, did he? I don't think he did.
No.
No.
Well, the headmaster could say, because Javi did say in their message that they were going to send information to the task hand. They did say that. More than happy to
Right.
do that.
Okay, yeah, I think a few go back and forth. And then Prolix will respond.
Is it possible for the task hand of Bazazan to come to Ankarel with me? To speak to Javi and the others?
Grizz will ask Javi if that is all right.
Yeah, he's a good guy. He can come. Tell him to bring a sun hat.
And that is a perfect beat for a break. Okay, shall we say 5 to the hour, folks?
Gotcha.
Let's hit some very different Arabian music. Oh, I love that. I love that twang. Okay. So, I think I'm going to take over. I'll put myself in narration mode for a minute here, as the party can reconvenes. Galsariad would cast his sending to Io, which would then get Javi in the loop as well. And by getting Javi in the loop, then the rest of the swordfish would be in the loop about Prolix and the task hand of Bazazan arriving.
Styx will burn ascending as well, just to help get the TVA around.
Okay.
Is this
And
the
yeah,
next
Sandy,
morning already now?
this is going to be the next morning now, unless you want to add anything else, Javi, that happened through the night.
All that, if all the stuff with Prolix is sorted, all they did on the way back to the Suncut Bazaar was pull in some favors to be able to get some food because they don't have any money left on them, with a promise to pay back the next day. Just some really simple foods to be able to take back, so when they wake up in the morning, Io has something to eat. They have something to eat first up.
Yeah. And those who haven't hit those long rest buttons, it's everyone level 8 as well at this point.
Correct.
Yeah, usually what I want to do, usually I kind of go over level ups with people, but I kind of did a bit of that last week. If anyone has any questions and such, I'll definitely be happy to answer them, but I think let's just get on with it, I think. So sendings go around, the party kind of knows what's up. I'd say I've got Prolix there. I wasn't sure if I was actually going to include Varen, but it would make sense that Varen would want to know what the heck was going on as well. And with Bazazan now without a gigantic demon rift in it, abyssal rift in it, a lot of the trouble is gone.
You're welcome.
But for each action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. But we won't get to that just yet.
Foreshadowing.
So we get Javi, Io, and Prolix heading in. I think before they arrive, and Edge coming in separately as well. Before they arrive, let's have a brief. Oh, monkey. Sorry.
Was he able to bring Tiki through?
Oh, scheiße.
I said this
I think-
to give you plenty of warning because
No,
that's what I was
you did.
asking.
Yeah, and I've thought of it, and I think there's this wonderful moment where
We bring a swamp creature into the desert.
Prolix asks the
Silent
Tascan.
lizard lips.
The Tascan looks at the gigantic horizon-back tortoise and says, "One less problem to worry about here. Sign me the fuck up." And yes, okay. His initial instinct is no. Why would I do that too? Actually, yes, please do that. I think we'll kind of very briefly go on to Styx as well. I've not got a scene from just yet, but I've got something lined up later. But yes, is Styx's nighttime just him lying back, arms crossed, over his head, like freaking
I think
Oh,
he's
I
in
forgot the name now.
he just found an alley somewhere and just passed out after drinking, just getting away
Yeah.
from people.
Please
And
let the hand of Ord pass by that alley and arrest him and take him to the Scarlet Oubliette. This is what I'm praying for.
Roll
No.
for arrest.
You
Roll
are
for
no
us,
fun,
no.
Yorick.
There is actually a map for a sleeping rough as well. So maybe that's where Styx found himself.
Then how did Styx know to do the sending?
Galsaria did a sending to me.
Did he though? Did he waste his time?
Galsard did a sending to Io. Did I say to Styx?
If you're not with everybody, you're not going to know anything.
I'm
I
cool
think
with that.
Dermot would actually spend at least as long as it took walking around the streets just going
Sticks!
as loud as possible through the through the bazaar until Styx responds.
I'm going to find them by following that guy.
Quite possibly, yes. But yeah. Okay, so Prolix will not put with the group just yet. I think it's worth having a brief scene where once this group here knows what's up, Irvin takes a moment to look to the rest of the TBA and Swordfish and go, "Well, fuck that. Why are we hanging around? Let's duck and cover. Find ourselves, make ourselves scarce."
Is Javi with these guys already?
Not yet.
Okay, cool.
Kleist is just going to kind of look at Irvin and just raise a brow ridge. As if to
I'm
say,
just saying, aren't we going to be in a lot of trouble?
yes,
Then why aren't we running?
because if you run, it gets worse.
Not if you run far enough.
You do realize if you run, I'll be inclined to chase you, right?
That is an image I don't want in my head.
Good. March.
Looks to the swordfish. Maggie kind of like nods. Galsariad goes, "I'm not running away from my own government. Not a chance." And Dermot kind of shakes his head as well.
They're all of the looks and they'll understand.
Irvin looks over to you, over to Styx and Vayrith. First, kind of Styx giving you like a sympathetic, "You're with me, right?" And then, "Hey, new guy, what about you? You want to get the hell out of Dodge, right?"
Talking to Vayrith.
Yes.
Vayrith has got like his full-on scarf like over his head right now, like trying to cover like his entire head. He
Hungover.
anything. Yeah, like his eyes are like half closed. He's sort of just like,
Styx responds to Irvin, kind of just like head on the hand from hungover, and just like, Irvin, I don't think any amount of running is going to stop what's coming. We're only going to die tired.
Fine. Don't say I didn't warn you. And I'm not sure who would arrive first.
Please. Seriously? They don't know where to go. They're going? Come on.
Yeah, I mean, Edge or Javi. I'm trying to think who would arrive first.
Edge is following them, not leading them.
Oh, are you just sneaking around, Edge?
I was going back to the area where I last saw them and trying to pick up a trail from there. But if there's a guy yelling out Styx,
Yeah.
that was-
Yeah, Dermot is
where I
not
was
quiet
gonna
or
move it.
subtle in any sense.
And the giant ogre. I just have to ask a couple of questions about a giant ogre.
Hey,
Yes.
Hey, Yorick, would you consider being hungover as kind of poisoned?
I think you've got out of your system. I'm not going to put any mechanical benefits on you.
Oh.
If you want to take a level of exhaustion, you can do.
No, I was just going to lesser restoration.
Oh yeah, you
Vayrith.
can less restoration yourself as well. Less restoration on Vayrith, yeah. Because yes, kids, alcohol is bad. Alcohol is a poison, and lesser restoration removes poisons from your system. So yes, you can actually get rid of. I'm not sure how if it would get rid of the rest of the. I don't think it would get rid of the dehydration or the kind of feeling of awful. But it would get at least rid of the alcohol and probably make you feel worse in some sleep situations.
No.
God.
No. As soon as the body doesn't feel the need to purge something, you're better.
Ah,
Moderately.
I'm not sure. I can only go from personal experiences. with it.
Anyway, finger goes to Vayrith's forehead. Doink.
Yes. Poison be gone.
Eyes like open wide. like almost like a shot of what's it like pre-workout in a way, like
Mm. Maggie mumbles under her breath.
Magic, I swear. Takes away character build growth.
Agree.
eyes go back to squinting.
So, Edge, are you with these guys or are you following them? Are you joining up with them or no? That's the question.
Mm.
Oh, okay,
That is
okay,
a
okay.
good question.
If can I see the lizard and the goblin?
Yes. This group here would be all together.
Yep, they're all together. I will approach them then.
Okay.
That's unless Jarvie wants to get there first, and I really don't care.
Jarvie's going to the Sigil District, not
Okay,
meeting
somewhere
up
else.
with these guys.
Okay, sweet.
Oh, okay.
Oh, is
Yeah,
that
right.
what I thought? That's what you were implying, that we were going to go there.
Sorry, I was implying you were going to grab them and then go
Oh,
to the
meet
Sigil
up.
District.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
'Cause that's what Io would want to do at the very least.
Yeah. I misunderstood. I'm sorry.
Okay. So yeah. The Swordfish and TBA and Edge meet up again. Dermot immediately runs up to Io and gives her a big hug, which she kind of kneels down and returns.
Jarvie looks around and looks at the tall kitty lady.
I was just gonna say, you guys look a heck of a lot better this morning.
Hey, be pleased. My name is Jarvie. What is yours?
Pleasure is all mine. My name is Edge. I'm grateful that I could help you yesterday, at least find somewhere to go. Although it looks like you need no No guide to this city.
Oh no, I'm from here. Edge, was it?
It's Edge.
That's a cool name.
Thank you.
What brings you around this group of bloozers, huh?
Well, it's funny you ask. So I work, volunteer at this point with the Cobalt Soul, who had me stationed to watch out for where you came in through the portal.
Seems a bit of a boring job, okay.
Yeah, there were days. You guys were the most interesting thing to happen for probably the last 2 weeks.
Well, I know, because I came through the gate, okay. But it seems like a kind of weird job. Watch a portal? Like, what are they expecting? You said the Cobalt Soul, right?
Yes.
Yeah, they're the punchy punch nerds. Yeah, I know. They want you watching a portal.
Well, it's who owns the portal, which is a little bit more interesting.
Oh, okay. Who owns the portal?
I guess if you're local, you would have heard of the
Consortium.
the consortium
Of the Vermilion Dream.
of the Vermilion. I would recommend perhaps not using that portal again.
Well, Edge, I don't mind telling you we did not have much of a choice. And also, I think those guys are jerks.
You wouldn't be the only one. Hence, the watching.
Edge, you don't sound like you're from around here.
No.
Like sort of Marquette has at least like 12 different distinct accents. Ankarel has like 6 on its own. And you don't sound like any of them.
I not from this continent, I'm afraid. I've come in just traveling with some pirates who dropped me off here.
Okay. Which one are you from? These guys are from Wildmount. Do not rate, actually.
I've never been to Wildmount. I'm actually...
Don't go! Save yourself so much time and effort. Don't go. Where are you from?
I'm from a... Hang on, I just have to look up the name of it. There we go. From a small island called Foirakai. It's a long way off. It's sort of a part of a sort of a group of islands that, mostly known as the Shattered Teeth.
I see. Okay, that's interesting. So, like, we're on our way somewhere. Do you have somewhere to be?
Not this morning. I've been told I don't need to watch the portal today, so I will thank you all for that.
Oh, well, you're welcome.
But I have been asked by multiple now, which is quite odd when I think about it. But you guys seem to have picked up a lot of attention, whether you wanted to or not.
Not really. No, I did not want to do that.
I would like to cover my face more with my scarf.
Are you okay, Veyrith? Can you breathe in that thing?
I'm all good. This is
You
just
need a
very
sun.
hot.
Look, we're going for a sun hat run.
Is there anything
Seriously.
that can cover my eyes because the sun is so blaring?
What I've got is not going to help. In fact, it is going to make the light even worse.
Oh, that's not going to do.
No.
It's awesome sunglasses, just so you know.
There's nothing wrong with the sun.
I want him to have big daisy sunglasses. It'd be so cool.
Oh, if you can find some.
I know just the guy.
Kaiser's just going to bask in the sun, just be like, I don't know what any of you are complaining about.
Oh, I never thought I'd say I miss Rozona.
Isn't that place like dark and stuff?
Yeah,
It
it's just
is.
perfect.
Okay, well, look, I don't mind telling you, Veyrith, you are not dressed for market.
No,
In fact,
but
none of you are. Anyway, look, Edge, we're on our way somewhere. So if if we're not holding you up, that's maybe we'll see you again sometime. Or look, we've got to go to Sigil. It's a big thing. Yeah.
Oh, well, I was just heading that way myself. I've got some stuff to do.
Would
I
I
would
would
really
I
like-
do an insight check on that, please, and thank you. It's up to
yeah.
you. It's up to you if you would
So-
like me to do an insight
yeah.
check.
As per our PvP rules, you ask the player if you want to roll against
If
them.
it's all right,
and-
I would like to roll an insight check. If not, that's okay.
Yeah, you can roll insight.
Okay.
Should I roll
Yeah.
deception?
This is a mistake. Danny, this is a mistake because Javi can't roll like below a 19 or something.
Yori! Silence!
Look, I am not. This is not
a trap.
something Edge is good at.
Oh, please. What?
But yeah, give me.
Come on.
Yeah, give me a deception check, I believe. 6.
I'm going to roll anyway. But you were a very
Please,
bad liar.
please do.
Oh gosh.
I think Styx would have been able to insight check that one.
I just said I had stuff to do.
Squishy.
Dirty 20.
20.
Yes, like whether I believe, like you're tagging along, whether I believe that's.
I just
because
told you,
genuinely
interested
have something to
parties,
do?
I have stuff to do.
Yes, but what I am wanting to know from that is, does stuff involve us directly? Because you seem to be kind of.
Definitely, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you
Okay.
see me looking at the lizard, the goblin, and yourself a lot more than the others.
Javi grabs Ayo's hand and starts pulling it. Okay, well, sure, we can
Alright.
walk the same way.
That'd be amazing. I haven't had much sightseeing time in the city. It would be wonderful for someone who's local to
I would-
point things out.
I would love to. Did you say how long you had been in Marquette already?
Oh, I've only been here about 3 months.
Have you picked up any of the local language at all? Do you speak Marquesian yet?
I have please and thank you
That's all.
under my belt.
3
Yeah.
months. Maybe I can teach you some. And Javi slips into Marquesian, which unfortunately no one else here is going to understand. Going, I will find out what you want. See, it just rolls off the tongue, you know. The R, got to do it.
I'll try and do it. And with her cat tongue, it's just.
I don't think fairy tongues go really
No,
well.
I don't know. If this is
Anyway, Javi squeezes Ayo's hand a little bit tighter. Sure, let's go.
Is everything all right?
She'd watch that one.
Yeah, Irvin's already taken me aside about her.
Really?
Cobalt
What has
Soul?
he done already? Seriously? Has he messed with her already? Oh, God.
What is Irvin?
Javi looks at
Yeah.
Irvan.
Irvin looks at Javi.
Seriously?
What?
Oh, I leave you alone in my town for like 5 hours.
What did I do? Damn it, what did I do? I don't know, what did you do?
Insight check on that motherfucker.
To be fair,
Okay.
you left him unsupervised.
I'm not his
Sure.
mother.
Okay.
It's an
Yeah,
18,
Irvin's
though.
pretty-
It's an 18.
An 18, okay. Yeah, Irvin got a 19. He's pretty
I
good at
saw I'm
lying.
not blind.
Okay. Yeah. So what did Irvin do? You're not sure. He is feigning innocence here.
I suspect, but I don't know for
Suspect.
sure. But I suspect a lot of things.
Can't prove nothing.
Give me time. Waste Walker. Oh, by the way, I have not had a chance. Irvan, come here. Come.
Oh, yeah, what's up?
I just want to make sure no one else hears this. This is just for Irvan.
Okay.
Hey. Speaking as one kind of sneaky sneak to another kind of sneaky sneak. Sticky fingers here usually end up losing digits. I am not telling you what to do.
A few things about the Hand of Aura don't...
Consider it friendly advice, okay? I wouldn't
Don't
tell you
get
this.
caught.
I wouldn't tell you this if I didn't like you, and also don't do it.
Don't get caught. Gotcha.
Irvan, I am not important enough to bail you out of the Scarlet Oubliette. Do not mistake
I'm
me
not-
for someone important that can do that, or will care enough to do that.
Javi, I get that I'm in a strange town right now and I'm out of my element a bit. I ain't gonna do nothing stupid, probably. Unless
Well,
it's
I
a
am-
spur of the moment. I ain't got no
just-
plans to do anything.
I am trying to extend the hand of welcome that was not very well extended to me when I got to Jorhas, okay? I'm trying to help.
Consider my hand well and truly slapped.
Okay, jokers, let's go!
Yes. So you push forward. I'm gonna say that yes, you have arranged a meeting now at the Crystal Chateau, the Allegiance of All Sites kind of HQ. I've taken a bit of a liberty because I've got a whole bunch of maps that could have fit, and I've got a bunch of different ones for different places. But I thought that the Crystal Chateau, the Allegiance might want to show off a bit. So whilst they've got the Terra's Schoolhouse for a lot of the day-to-day stuff, for their crown jewel, they've had a lot of the water from the River District moved through into the Sigil District to create a small island within the Sigil District.
Neat.
You have to walk over a maybe 100-foot wooden bridge, to kind of get onto this island. There's these 4 towers. 5 towers, including the central one, as well as the adjoining buildings that kind of make up the side. Javi, this is where the most important alumni tend to kind of work from. This is where the headmasters and the most important professors and wizards and particularly powerful and prestigious students tend to go, whilst most folks go to the schoolhouse. So
The
yeah, you've got these kind
university.
of
Still a university. Question: Is Jor here? Jor Rashid?
Yes, I've not got a piece of art from him yet though, but
That's
I
okay,
imagine
I
he
don't
would
care.
be. I imagine he'd be one of these out here. In fact, let's just have him as this one right now. Although I'll use different art. I'll probably use the same stats.
Javi walks in with everybody and goes, Jor, hi Jor. You haven't been to bed yet? You're really working overtime for that very, very little pay that you get.
Mix Yara Ak.
Oh, you
Of
said it right this
course.
time. I'm so impressed.
I said it right last time. I just used the pronouns wrong once. Once.
No, actually, you got my name completely wrong. I think you need to go
Oh,
back to school.
Well, it's a good thing I'm already in school then, isn't it?
And you're never leaving. I think that's a testament to how thick your skull is.
I think
Just
this is a
kidding,
great.
Jor. Just kidding. Just kidding.
I think this is a good Jor Rashid.
He looks like
Yeah,
he can't.
it looks like.
It looks like he can't remember whether or not he left the stove on at home or not.
I mean, to be fair, I think he still lives with his mother, so.
Is that what I forgot? Darn it!
So, but yes, Jor sees the kind of procession and knows why you're here, so kind of steps aside.
No funny business, I've got my eye on you. All of you.
Too late. I am hilarious. Bye, Jor. See you later. That guy is such a pain in the butt. In the butthole. Like, seriously. Bye, Jor.
Is it possible just to loom at him?
Please do.
All 6'3"
Yeah.
of Kaiser just looming.
Yeah, I mean, he's a freaking. Jor's a halfling, so yeah.
Just looms
looming
over
over a halfling is
Jarvis.
not easy.
No,
You
looms
could open your
over
mouth and probably
Jarvis.
swallow him.
Just grins, full of teeth.
I've seen scarier. Off you go.
Jor, what's wrong with the front of your trousers? Is it looking a little wet or what?
It's
you
not.
okay?
It's not. No, it's not.
Oh,
it's
it's
not.
just a splashback from the pond. Sure. Javi is looking for Prolix.
Yes, and I think Vision's on right now. Yeah, and yeah, you see Prolix just ahead,
Point.
and he spots you as well and rushes towards you.
Javi.
Javi runs up and meets him and grabs him and gives him a big hug.
Oh, goodness. I thought you were dead. I thought everyone was dead. I thought the world was ending.
It was
The
horrible
temple,
there.
there was a gigantic crash, and we thought the town was being swallowed up, and
Are you okay though?
oh,
How is everyone in Bazazan okay? Like as well as they can be, because that place sucks.
It was just the temple imploding on itself.
just the temple.
How do you
Temple's
know?
massive. It's most of the town.
I know many things.
Well,
Oh,
feel free to enlighten any of us.
Well,
As a matter of fact, oh look, I see the Tuscans. Hello, Tuscan, Ellis. Hello.
He puts a hand up, half salutes, but kind of stops himself. He looks,
You can salute me
Just
if you
as tired.
like. I
if
don't know
not
how to
more,
do it.
if not more tired than he was before. He's clearly not slept since you last seen him still, and he had barely slept from there either,
actually, Kaiser's going to
or
go
tramped
up.
even.
Kaiser's going to go up to him and ask him, it's like, did your
Bro.
men get out?
You step forward, Kaiser, and a gigantic tortoise looms over you for a moment.
Javi
And,
just lets go of Prolix and runs for Tiki.
Oh, it's Tiki.
And yeah, you get a big tortoise kind of like jaw clomp down on your shoulder for a moment. Kaiser, as
Scritchy,
they
scritchy.
recognize you.
Scritchy.
They chew for a few goes before kind of letting go and giving out this great big yawn. But yeah, this is Tiki, a horizon-back tortoise.
That's right, Kaiser's had the best interactions with Tiki so far.
Oh, not anymore, boo. I can do this now. I've made friends.
Styx is going to go up to Prolix. Just go, Prolix, how did you and everyone get here so fast?
Oh, I had a teleportation device that I was to use for my return journey. certain agents, prestigious agents, of course, are given tablets. If you break them open, it takes you back to the keyed teleportation circle. It's good to see you, those things.
And it's good to see you too. And it only gets you back to here, not anywhere else.
Right. It's the one we have just there's a teleportation just over yonder. Points over the drawbridge. Where you came in, it's there under the veranda.
Gotcha. All right. Well, good to see you and everyone.
Javi, Beck, reach out.
What? Yeah, he probably shouldn't be talking to any of them.
Idiot gave his name, though.
What? What did he do?
He, decided to dob us in, or lay the blame at my feet, for the temple.
What?
Oh, yes.
Look, Kaisa, I really cannot even pretend to be surprised at this point. Like, he keeps proclaiming that we are a part of this team, and then that does not surprise me.
Just fair warning.
What do you want to do? What do you want to do about it?
Well, I have friends keeping officials of Rosanna off our back, so we can hopefully get to Elixion before we're called back to Johas.
I mean, called back to Jorhas. Like, why would we have to go back to Jorhas?
Azil's his little plot.
Well, he's the devil, can't he just appear anywhere?
Who knows?
40 days are up and boom, right?
They will want to know, and they have resources that we could use, if we spin it correctly.
I mean, well... wouldn't any using of resources be a little bit wiggly on this contract we find ourselves in?
Well, technically, he said people. The more people we bring to the fight, the more people they bring.
I understand that. I think it's... Look, I don't have any experience with devil contracts. I have experience with more contracts of a mercantile nature. And I know it is very, very dangerous to start saying technically. But I'm not an expert.
How quiet are you guys talking?
Whispering.
We're pretty quiet.
Okay.
I was thinking more along the lines of weapons, armor, those kinds of things that you would usually prepare in advance for a fight. Maybe training.
I guess. Well, you know, if you're so worried about what Styx is doing, why don't you go stop him talking to those guys?
Which guys?
Whoever he's talking to Don't let him talk to Prolix if he's being a jerk. He's very impressionable.
Shouldn't you stop it then?
I don't want to talk to him. I can. He doesn't listen to me.
What makes you think he's Prolix or
You-
Styx?
Who do you think?
Styx wouldn't listen to me.
At least you've got like 2 feet on him. Javi turns, hey, Prolix, come here. I got some stuff to show you.
Prolix heads over.
Oh, speaking of things to show you, Kaisa's going to pull out Aloysia's bag. I managed to grab it before we left the abyss. Wiggle, wiggle. It's Aloysius.
What's in it? Yeah, I got that. What is in it?
I don't know. I haven't opened it yet.
Is this the place for that? Should we be talking to these guys? Javi looks around and smiles at the task hand. Hi.
It is
Your
trapped. It's actually 2 bags of holding that will mesh if you open the bag.
Interesting.
Sorry.
No, Yorick, no.
And then we go to the astral plane.
Hooray!
I thought it just imploded.
Hooray!
Better than this place. Just kidding, we're not in your house. It's fine.
But Maggie at the back there with the swordfish will kind of like put a hand on your shoulder, Varith.
I don't think we've been properly introduced yet.
Funny thing though, I was gonna wait until I had a turn to say anything. This entire time while they've been here, Varith has been standing in between Maggie and Edge because they're both very tall, and he's just been like in their shadows, and just sort of sitting there like wondering what's happening. He's just like just taking in the scenery, but keeping very much in between them in their shadows.
I think the time for hiding is long past at this point, my new friend, but I shall endeavor to stand between you and any problems that occur if you wish.
The only problem I need is me and the sun, but the name is Varith.
Shadow.
Nice to meet you. Sorry, I'm a bit... the word... I had a bit too much to drink last.
I wasn't certain as well. A drow tiefling.
I look down like a muscan. Yes.
Yes, I imagine the sun might be hurting as well. We should, as Javi suggested, once we have a moment, get some fresh clothes, some hoods for yourself and Galsariad. I'm not sure if I should either. I'm used to... I wonder if I'll start turning pink or burning up. We'll see.
Can't have that. Yeah, my scarf is definitely not long enough, so some sort of robe would be most ideal.
But yes, proper introduction is in order. My name is Maggie, Maggie Keen Eyes. I represent the swordfish in this particular instance. Are you with the TBA now? I've heard a bit.
Most recently, yes. So Varith is actually like that morning he kind of just had washed most of the stuff off. He needed a bath, okay? He had been like there's blood everywhere, like it was really bad. But,
you are literally the only other person who takes a bath here, so...
No, but literally, like, you'll notice that out of all the things that you put on his arms, like, he's washed that all off, the horn still has everything
Good,
yeah.
Because Prolix can read it.
Yeah. Well, it was the only thing written in Marquesian, so he still has questions. What it is. So,
It's a curse.
Yeah.
Good night, Kim.
Well,
sorry, was I
welcome.
supposed to ask? Okay, yeah. Okay, cool.
No. Just welcome. I imagine things are going to happen quite fast, but let's just stand back and listen, I think. Although don't let me stop you if you've got any pertinent questions.
No. Listening has gotten me very far in life, so that is what I
Same with me.
tended to do in Rosona.
Can I just, since I'm standing right there, it's like, I have a question, if you don't mind.
To Maggie, or?
Well, just because we're sort of standing in this circle, I assume Styx is still there as well. I'm just going to look down at Styx and say, So why does everyone hate you?
I don't know. They don't like me for various reasons.
I don't.
Some deserved, some not. But look, we're all in trouble right now.
Dick seems like a decent fellow.
Uh,
You're lucky I
seen
can't
anything
hear
bad.
you. You're
I've
lucky
never
I
seen
can't
anything
hear you.
bad, guys. Come on.
That's fine. That's fine. You're lucky I can't hear you.
Same.
it's all right, Verif. Look, some stereotypes are there for reasons. I'm not the best goblin, but I'm not the worst.
Meanwhile, Javi is talking to like the headmaster who's a goblin. He's so lovely and being very friendly.
You remind me of my friend back in Arizona. He also is missing a couple of fingers and toes.
Is he a bad chef or gambling? How'd he lose them?
No, he's an explosive expert, so...
Oh,
always
okay.
dealing with bombs, you see?
That's a hazard.
That's what he said.
Styx is going to move forward and just go, look, it's great everyone's here, but we do need to talk about what happened in that temple. Does anyone know a spot we can all gather, or are we happy here with people overhearing?
The headmaster will take you through into. I'll put you in one of the towers, actually. Oh, so everyone, don't move for a minute, and I will grab and drag and drop the interested parties.
Kaisa, I love that he was like talking about like, oh, do we want to talk where no one can overhear us?
As if he hasn't been running his mouth. I know.
It's so funny. No, I'll come back.
I'm just I was literally torn right now. I'm not sure what to do.
No, you can
no,
say
I'm
it,
gonna.
it's okay.
Yeah. Let me represent you.
Represent?
Sure, okay. Like badass or something.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said it. Ayo, come on.
Varen will speak. So I'll give you the art for Varen again.
Oh, he's so pretty.
Yeah, he's like this beautiful,
Classic drow hot boy.
classic drow hot
He's
boy,
so beautiful.
long man.
Edge, you cannot have him. You cannot have him. No. You already chose Irvan, and you already chose Alexia, and you cannot have Varen. Sorry.
It's a disembodied voice.
You are like a warlock and you have 2 slots for boys. You have filled them. So, sucks to suck.
Level 9, I think you get a third slot.
Yes, so don't go away.
Oh, please don't say
There
that.
will be a bye-bye by that time, so sucks to suck.
Varen will speak up as kind of Styx says, yes, we need to talk. Yes, I believe we all do. I have come over here to hear you all out personally. I have been made aware, Kaisa, that you are aware of some of the events, but I shall quickly repeat. A few hours after you entered the temple, there was a crack and a large portion of the central temple collapsed in on itself. Ever since that moment, there have been no, and this is still early days, but we are hopeful, but there have been no demonic incursions from the temple since the event. The place is in a very high state of destruction and disrepair. it's going to take weeks until we are able to dig our way through to what we believe to be the epicenter, even if we decide that is a good idea at all. After all, if whatever is done has blocked the abyssal rift off, then perhaps we should not touch it. But that's not important right now. What is important is to hear your report. And yours as well, Swordfish.
Who do you want to hear from?
You called yourselves the TBA, yes?
Yeah. Well, first of all, I hope that it is maybe a good thing that the rift is closed, because those monsters in Bazazan were terrible. But maybe this means that Bazazan can return to some of its former glory, because I am to understand it wasn't always like this. Maybe it will be safer now.
There is some hope that that is the case. A great deal of it, actually, and I share in it. But cooler heads are still saying that perhaps it is just the cave-in which has stymied the flow. We will know in time.
Yes, but what
What
caused the
happened?
cave-in?
That is
I
what
think
would...
that's what he wants to know from us, Kaisa.
Well, that we
Like-
wouldn't... Wait. Would it have been the altar? After all, it was the last good part of the temple.
Well, there was an explosion on the inside.
And I have a theory about that too.
Taskhand, we entered the Black Temple knowing that there was one arm of the betrayer with us, with Inquisitor Kaisa. We knew that, you knew that. What happened on the inside was that
There were
two more were found inside the temple by members of the Swordfish, and I do not think you would blame them for the influence that was exerted over them by these weapons, because they are terrible, terrible weapons. The fourth weapon came in the hands of one Aloysia Telfan, who was a member of the consortium of the Vermilion Dream. She knowingly brought this weapon into the temple. We actually did not want to have much of anything to do with her. You may recall a previous conversation we had where my brother Prolix and I were meant to be looking in on her and making sure she was not up to no good, basically. And yes, she brought another arm of the betrayer into the temple and lobbed it into the center of Avandra's temple, quite purposefully. Look, I don't mind saying that when she threw it in, she said, please excuse my language, "Don't fuck me," as she threw it. Clearly that means she knew what was on the inside of it. Maybe even had a deal with it. We did not get to talk to her about it because she got chomped by a devil or demon or something.
Yarrowish.
As big as gooey.
It was a Yarrowish.
Some big guy.
Yarrowish was in
Oh.
the spear.
So, it's the big...
Cinefex was in the rapier.
I don't even care, you guys. I don't care which one was in which. She got chomp, but to my mind that she knew what she was doing when she did that.
Oh, you brought up a good point there about knowing things, Javi.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, Kais is going to turn to Styx. Care to explain how you knew one of the devils that wasn't an arm of the betrayer? After all, you mentioned it by name.
Hey, actually, that's a good point, Styx. What did Azilzi mean when he said you were an unfortunate side effect of an experiment? He said he called you one of Madralas's projects? What does that mean?
Well, now that we're out of the temple, I can finally say it. So, you asked why a few times I wanted to go in the temple, and I said it was for survival. And it was for that very reason. I told the truth. Weeks ago, Madralas had a weapon, that hook that was mine. I found it weeks ago in a river with a bunch of other goblins, part of my original security group. We were no-buns, just making a living. But when I grasped it, Madralas was there, himself. He made me do things I didn't want to. And that's where our paladin was after me. She knew, but couldn't prove it. But yes, Madralas, under the influence, forced me to kill all of my friends. Somehow, during the fighting and the gore and tearing apart, a blade came up that I didn't see, and it chopped off my 3 fingers that I was holding the blade with, causing me to drop the blade and free of Madralas's influence. I went on the run for weeks, but that hook kept following me, a different person holding it every time. Eventually, I got to Jigao. I'm still on the run, needing money and a 200 gold prize for doing a few carnival games if I found a group. That's where I met you. I was on the run, just trying to run from that thing. And I was almost free until you touched that amulet in that cave. And that's when Madralas came back. I don't think they ever left. But while I'm not sure what the rest of you saw, it may have only been seconds, minutes even, but it felt like weeks of endless torture. Madralas dissecting me, that massive blade piercing my skull. I've never felt anything like it. I cried for release, to do anything, and they didn't care. Eventually, they gave me a chance to end the pain if I helped this group of people get to the center of the temple. Oh God, it feels so good being able to say it now. Part of the condition of the agreement was that I wasn't allowed to mention anything about them. About the deal, about Madralas. I got to that, when we finally got to the center of the temple, I thought they were in one of those weapons. If we had a chance, maybe we could have talked to them, figured it out, but I just... You can understand why I was scared when I saw her, standing there in the distance, not saying a word. I didn't want to be anywhere near it. And you know what really upset me the most? When I was talking to Azilzi, telepathically, one of these stupid things, he said I was free. The deal was done. He was a devil of his word. I was gonna be gone. Nothing was going to go anymore. And then, Kaiser, you grabbed me, held me in front of them, and made me take a deal.
Yes. After all, Azilzi only promised he wouldn't come for you, not Madralas.
No. Izilzi promised all of them that I would be free.
And you believe that? Truly?
I hoped.
No.
So you were going to... You've been the one who's been talking about we are such a team and you are the leader of our team. And you were going to leave us there and go.
No.
You really? How do we believe you after all this? How do we believe that you just said, Styx? You were so scared. You were in so much pain. And then you were free. And you were going to go. To me, that means you are going to leave the rest of us behind, because there is nothing else you have done in the entire time that I have known you that would make me believe otherwise, including going behind Kaisa's back and tattling. That's all very self-serving stuff, Styx.
You
So
say
many
tattling.
S's, I can't do it.
You say tattling. I say asking for help. This is not something we can deal with. This is world-ending things, not meant for a small group of people. This is when you get the real heroes in, the people who know what they're doing. So I asked for help. Yes, angry,
I didn't
drunk.
ask Kaisa first, though.
No, I asked the highest person of the order. I asked Dermot for who is the most important person. This is when we need to get an entire country involved, not an adventuring group.
You know that you get a country involved, Izilzi's just going to get on the little blower and call all his little devil friends.
And then
And
we'll
for
fight
every
a
other
country
person,
of
then
devils.
every other person that's brought in on this, then we get one more devil, one more demon. That didn't occur to you at all?
I needed help. If anything, they can give us... I can understand why you're angry, but
I'm not... Styx, I'm no longer angry because I no longer expect anything from you. You know, I only have so much energy to give. And you have instilled within me a very, very important lesson in the short time that we've known one another. From now on, each day when I wake up, I'm going to ask myself, am I going to devote energy to the people who love me? Or am I going to waste it on the people who are not in my corner? You have taught me how to dispense my energy now. And I appreciate the lesson, as painful as it was. No, Styx, I am not angry at you. I feel very empty and sad when it comes to you.
And that's fine, Javi. You can't please everyone. I can't please you. I know that.
Styx, you forget. You may not have been able to tell us about this, but you could have at least acted better than you have.
You mean saving Javi twice? Holding demons at bay? Trying to stop people dying? Yeah, I acted like a team member. I tried to get you all there in one piece.
And then you did a lot of really, really awful crap in between all of those good events. You want credit for good stuff, and you take ownership for none of the bad. You do not know how to take ownership for any of the things that you do. Only what you say are good things.
Look, you can hate me. I don't care.
I don't hate you, Styx. That's what I'm saying. I thought I did. I feel nothing for you.
That's good. So what are we going to do? Yes, dirty area is launched. Dirty laundry is aired. Goes completely backwards. But right now, there's demons and devils working together, possibly going to end another cataclysm on this world. And we do nothing? Or do we ask for heroes' help? Someone who actually knows what they're doing?
So you want us to work together now, after you have white-anted us at every step of the way? You want to work together now?
I've been working together this entire time.
No, we've been working at odds with one another. I did not come to Jigao to find people to argue with all the time.
And yet you keep arguing with me.
Yeah, because that is a side effect of the behavior that I have witnessed and the things that have been done to me while I've been in Jorhas. I did not go there. You might find this hard to believe because at every step of the way, I was put at roadblocks. You know, the only people that were really, really nice to me straight off the bat? Javi points to the swordfish. Those guys. They did not ask for anything. They were good to me from the very start. And they have continued to be good to me. Kaisa and I we like to have a little nitpick sometimes. And I still carry in my heart a little bit of hurt over something that she did. Or didn't do, as the case may be. But at the end of the day, she's still a reasonably trustworthy person to have around. Vayrith has done more nice things in a row than you ever did, because you did like nice thing and then shitty thing, shitty thing, shitty thing, shitty thing, nice thing, shitty thing, shitty thing, shitty thing, shitty thing, shitty thing, nice thing. He's already done more nice things in a row than you ever have. So I ask you again, why would we work together on this?
I never said we're working together. I said, what are we doing?
Okay, I am going to very gracefully exit this conversation. It is going nowhere. Kaisa, please be my guest. I'm going to stand over here.
Javi?
What? Talk louder, I'm standing over here.
You have a point.
I know I do.
But at the same time, so does he. Unfortunately.
I would like evidence of that.
Brand. As Kaisa points to Styx, Vayrith, herself, and Javi.
Yeah? Yes, we've all got matching tattoos now. It's cool.
Unfortunately, we all have to fight side by side.
That's fine. And what I am asking is why? Why? I don't require very much in life. I'm pretty no mess, no fuss. But I do require some level of integrity. Look at that. I cannot do anything with that anymore. What?
Alright, well, when you
One
decide
moment.
what Styx is going to go, if you guys want to decide what you eventually want to do, send me a sending. And he goes,
As Styx walks out, Varys will sort of like pat him on the shoulder, like as he sees him walking out, but then he'll stay in the room, but just do that gesture.
I'll follow him, Taskand. Don't worry.
Dermot chases after.
Kaisa's going to kind of look back to Javi and just... Unfortunately, I think we're stuck with him for a while longer. He was there when Elixion sent us those visions.
His vision was a perversion.
You think I saw Elixion?
I don't know what you saw. I don't know what anyone saw except for Sander, and he's gone.
I saw a ZLZ. But I later saw Elixion during those conversations and those visions. The ones where he was whining about his lot in life.
Hey, you cut that out. No, I'm serious, Kaisa, no.
He was whining and going, woe is me, yet not doing anything.
Well, do you know what I saw, Kaisa Mirim of Den Mirim?
What?
I saw how awful his life was. You guys did not see Alexi, and I don't know if you know what you are talking about. I went through his life. His parents were murdered.
Kaisa saw that.
No, you did not see everything, Kaisa. You did not see everything. Yeah, you may have seen his parents get murdered. You did not see how he had been absolutely chased by the people of his village for things that he could not even control. He was destitute. He was, I cannot think of a better word than bullied, but he had to rely on charity as a young child because he had no one, and no one treated him with kindness through something that was beyond his control. And yet he kept putting himself out there and trying to be a good person, to prove that he was more than a set of circumstances that he couldn't do anything about. And yes, he is despondent, and he is crying out for help. But I understand why. And that pain that he feels calls to me. I am answering his call, and I am going to help him. And yes, it could involve some tough love. But please have a little bit of respect.
Can Edge speak up now?
Yeah, totally.
Elixion. I just want to ask, do you believe what he said is true? And I'm directly looking at Jarvi. Is he good and in need of help?
I believe he is good. I believe that he asked for the prayers from 3 prime deities, 3 good prime deities, and they gave him their blessing. I do not believe they would have given it to someone that was a bad person. And from everything I know, He has been, or he was, fighting the forces of darkness to the best of his ability, only to continually suffer. And I wish to end his suffering. I wish for him to be free and know love and know freedom.
Okay. And after a really hard stare at Jarvie, I will help you.
Really? What has brought this on? Have you heard of Alexia?
It was strange. Yeah. It was a dream, but not a dream.
Sounds about right.
Sounds like he spoke to you.
And he needed help.
He does
Yeah,
need
that's-
help.
And I'm inclined to help. And I know what Styx was saying about looking for heroes. But everything I know about heroes is you don't call out for them. You need to become them. So I will help.
I knew I was going to like you. Just do me a favor, Edge. Don't lie to me. It's not a threat or anything. You're like this much taller than
I'm
me.
pretty sure you've seen my attempt at lying, and it's not good.
Yeah. But if we are honest with one another, I would be very grateful for your help here. I
I know
I-
this is raw. But I was told that this is going to be a team effort. And the little one was a part of the team. Is the first step trying to mend? Can it be mended?
I think I am the wrong person to ask. Edge, I believe in forgiveness, but stronger than I believe in forgiveness, I believe in personal accountability. If I do something wrong, as much as I might feel shame or be scared of what might happen, I will still own it, because that is how my mother raised me. I have never seen that in him. And I find it very hard to understand people who cannot do that. And that is me taking ownership of maybe a big flaw that I have.
Perhaps it's hard for him to be brave and to face that.
Like I said, I only have so much energy these days. I want to pour it into the people that I know that will support me and that I can support in return.
Irvin will speak up. You know, you went to bat for Elixion there, Javi. Said it was a cry for help that needed heeding. And to me, what Styx said, I've never heard a plainer cry for help than that myself. Goblins ain't perfect. They're messy. They mess with each other intentionally. Gotta get a rise to see how far they can push. It's in the nature. Now, some overcome it, change, others don't. And sometimes you can't help them. Sometimes you can try and they'll just take a mile for every inch you give them. The way I see it, though, here, we've turned a corner. We've just been through a hell of a lot. Yeah, maybe he's not taking accountability yet, but he just laid his heart on the line there.
It's so late, Irvan. It's so late in the game that he has done this. And
And
there
he said,
is
"Why?"
much damage. There is much damage that has been done before that. Do you know the story of the tortoise and the scorpion, Irvan?
I know the parable, yeah.
The tortoise wants to do something nice for the scorpion. The scorpion cannot swim. And the tortoise says, you won't sting me, right? Because I'm helping you, you won't sting me. And the scorpion says, of course not. Of course not, I would never do that. And so the turtle takes the scorpion on its back and they are crossing the water, and then halfway through, the scorpion stings it. And the turtle, as it is drowning and dying, saying, why did you do that? You will now die too. I was helping you. And the scorpion says, I'm sorry, but it was in my nature to do so. I feel like a tortoise, asking so many times for a scorpion not to sting me. But its nature says otherwise. And that is my heart open to you.
We ain't beholden to that. They aren't beholden to that nature. I get you're hurt. So's he. So's all of us. I'm getting some air. Varen will speak up. I understand you've all been through a tremendous amount, but what Kaiser and Styx have said is true. This needs to be a time for strategy. But healing is important too. But don't lose sight of the strategy. Something is happening that we are not all yet aware of. That is clear from what you have said. And we need to be on guard for that. And you all need to work out if there's a pact there, if you're beholden to that, if you're going to break it. If what he said is true, Kaiser, then you brought him into that pact with all of you. I understand the sentiment. Thank you for your time. I need to report. I won't be here for long, but I imagine this will not be the last time the dynasty is here.
Definitely not.
The headmaster, Alakritos, kind of like shifts uncomfortably, mostly kind of staying quiet through this. And yes.
Taskand, if you don't have to run away straight away, I would like to keep my promise to you and give you some things to take back. Is Baltha okay? And with everything that happened in Bazazan, is she alright?
The infirmary is overrun, but the soldiers are desperate for hope. And it is infectious. Their spirits are well considering how many fell.
I shall gather some things for you and for you to take back. Even some things to give to the soldiers. I know some fruits and some delicacies that you would never get over there. Perhaps that is something that would lift their spirits a little bit.
That would be... If you think you can do that within a couple of hours, I can stall that long, I think. I think that would be appreciated.
I can definitely do that. You give me 90 minutes.
And as the... I didn't quite get your name, the Tabaxi. As you said... Edge. Perhaps you have been called to be heroes, perhaps not. That is not for me to say. but I believe it is for all of you to decide still. If you do not take up the mantle, perhaps others will. We shall see. I'm going to rest then, and send a few messages. I shall await your return, Javi.
Okay, I can do this. Trust me.
Yeah. It's a bit of a run, but maybe you can probably do it. No checks required.
Of course I can do it.
Yeah, I'll. Maggie will kind of like go to Vayrith and just kind of whisper down to him. Anything you wanted to add?
Actually, Yorick, I was wondering if I could just quickly do something before we endings. I know you probably end soon.
Oh yes, please.
I was gonna do this at the beginning, but I didn't want Vayrith to be all bummed out for the whole episode. But because he was super drunk, and I know Casa helped him out, but because of the sun, he's just been very all over the place. But he did notice that Anya hasn't been here like the whole time. He's sort of like, it's happened before, so he isn't that worried, but he's been like a bit like looking around, wondering what's been happening. And while everyone was talking and going through everything, he just sort of put his hands into his pockets, and he noticed that there was like something there. So he pulled out her letter, and he's just been in the back here, so like he doesn't assume anyone really like paid him any attention, but he just started slowly reading the letter, and like a lot of emotions would play out on his face. Like at first, like a bit confused, where his eyes would dot around, like he's very confused and like knowing exactly what's happened because she's told him that this was going to happen eventually. And then, yeah, like as he reads on, he's smiling just the certain things she said in the letter, and then by the end, tears have started. And like, I know you wanted Maggie to come in there, but I'm going to say just for story purpose, he'll probably like smile to himself in a way, put the letter back into his pocket, and then without like drawing attention to himself at all, he'll just slowly like out of the door. And he's just going to go spend some time by himself.
Okay. I think Maggie would just briefly stop and just ask if you want where you were going and if you wanted to be alone or if wanted company.
He's just gonna sort of like smile at the gesture, but like put his hand up and just walk out with his head hung low.
Maggie nods. Okay. And on that note, yes, I think it is. We're pretty much at time here, so let's call the session and not go too far over. I will ask. Please can. This is the teacher now. Teacher mode. Please can Beck, Snarky, and Nick stay behind after class for a brief spell, please.
I didn't even do nothing.
You're in trouble.
No.
No trouble.
Probably.
I just want to kind of like work out what story we want to tell from here. But yeah, let's do Electrum, and then so people can start to go, and then I will kind of either keep you in, take you over to Whispers, or say goodbye to other people. So where are we going to go from? Goodness, here we've got Danny at the top and Trav at the bottom, and I don't want to pick on either of them. Let's go in the middle and then like go outwards. Beck, Javi, Beck, who do you want to give yours to?
Ooh, I am going to give mine to Edge for some really interesting questions asked of Alexian. And some just really good off-the-cuff roleplay I really enjoyed.
I'm getting there.
Heck yes. Sticks, Nick, who are you going yours to?
Oh, let's get a bear if the tears at the end was sad reading the note.
It happened real life too.
Yeah.
Oh, is that
I'm
why
trying to
your head
think.
was bent for a while?
Yeah.
Oh no, he's writing his little notes in his book.
Yeah, no.
Yep. Kaisa, Snarky, who are you going yours to?
I kind of want to give. I'll also give mine to Edge, but for the entertainment of trying to add more pretty boys to her collection.
You're banned. You are banned. This is my town home, girl. You are banned. No more.
I mean, technically, neither Alexian nor Vareth are from your hometown.
Fight me, bitch.
I'll be mean.
They're all Jurhashians, aren't they? They're all from Fushorhash originally.
She got it tagged.
You're in my city, though. You're in my city.
Yes. Next up, Edge, Danny, who do you want to give yours to?
I want to give it to Kaisa for during the dream thing with I still don't understand if it's your god, your queen, your high priestess, whatever that was. But I really enjoy the roleplay.
Good friend and technically leader of Den.
Yeah, it's so unclear to me at the moment.
Not technically, Kaisa.
She likes to throw that word technically around a lot. Have you noticed?
Better than I don't
and
know.
Vareth Trav,
It.
Trav, who do you want to give yours to?
I'll give it to Styx for his monologue there in the middle, just being what I feel quite genuine. So yeah.
Absolutely.
Dude's got some issues.
And let's see. Yeah, I'll throw mine to. I suppose, because Trav was right at the start and then didn't really get much at all until the end. So, thank you for Trav for kind of listening through all of the interpersonal stuff there. Danny as well. But yes, one for Vareth for that. Next week, what I'm absolutely going to start to do is to put the gas on a bit to get you doing well. You're going to be given the option to choose whether or not to go through to start working working with the Allegiance or the Cobalt Soul directly, with the option for even the Consortium. But we'll discuss that next week, and hopefully, time permitting, we'll actually start on one of the missions and start getting the action going again.
Something tells me the Consortium's not on the table.
Well, I will put the case.
Kills me, Yorick.
I think after 2 sessions of RP, we'll do a mission, we'll do some action, and then go back and have a shopping trip between missions, just for the sake of pacing. I know. I'm sorry.
You realize action can't happen if I don't have a weapon, right?
Okay, small shopping trip, and then and then proper shopping trip after the fact. In fact, one of the missions does actually take you to the bazaar. At least one of the missions takes you to the bazaar. So hey, maybe we can do both. We shall see.
Either that or these hands are just going to be rated E for everyone.
Just bite attacks all day, every day.
Go into a feeding
cool.
frenzy.
I'm a piranha.
Kaisa's clothes are already ruined. Yes. It's fine. What's a little more blood?
Yorick wants us all to go around in wholly naked clothes.
I just want sunglasses, please.
Short shopping trip. Okay, you're right. That needs to get done. And a proper shopping trip, and maybe even a shopping episode later on. But right now, I want to push you back, give you some action. So mix it up a bit.
Real soon.
Yeah. Let the fighter fight. But yes. Yeah, thank you very much, everyone. I'll catch you next time, hopefully. Yeah, Danny, I'll message you about something after the fact. It's a stupid start playing issue. Don't worry about it, but probably just need to hit a link or two. Okay.
Oh,